Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO Set 6862, Superman vs. Power Armor Lex. It has 207 pieces for ages 6 to 12. And it's from the Superheroes series, brought to you by the DC Universe, and this set retails for $19.99. And here in the front, we can see Superman about to bust the power armor, a new one. And down here, we have the minifigures, and I'll have more on that later. And here in the back, we can see that things are not working out too well for Lex. And I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures, and first up is Lex Luthor, who looks ever so angry. And he does look a little bit overdressed for piloting a mech. Kind of reminds me of James Bond in some ways. And there's the back where we have some minor printing. Up next is Wonder Woman, who looks pretty good, and here she is up close. She has a pretty unique hairpiece where her tiara is printed on there. And she has a pretty sweet face. And check out her torso. That looks pretty good. And her legs look alright too. That is until you go to the back side. You'll see that they used a red piece. And I think they were better off using a flesh colored one and then have the boots printed on there. I think it would have looked a lot better. And she has an alternate face where, as you can see, she's not very happy about how the back of her legs look. And she comes armed with the Lasso of Truth, which is made of this soft plastic rubber. And it's basically one piece. And it's more of like a oversized necktie, but there we go. And finally we have Superman, and I think they did a pretty good job with this guy. Here he's up close. He also has a unique hairpiece where the front comes down in the shape of an S, although he doesn't look very happy. It's as if he has kryptonite in his pants. But check out the torso, that looks really good. It looks like he's not even wearing tights, although they kind of forgot to give him those red boots. And here in the back we have some minor printing to show his belt and some of his back. And he also has an alternate face where it's more of a tough guy look, which is a little bit better. And now to check out Lex Luthor's power armor. And let me start by saying that I love this mech, and you're gonna love it too once I'm through with this review. Anyway, here's the view from the front. As you can see, we have a lot of ball and socket joints for the arms, so you have a pretty good range of motion. And here he is doing his daily exercise. And in this hand, you can use this to grab Wonder Woman, appropriately, of course. And there we go. And taking a look at the legs, we have those clicky joints, so you don't have to worry about him falling over or anything. But he's pretty light for the most part, so he's really well balanced. And we have ball and socket joints there for the ankles, and he can split about that much before his feet starts to lift off the ground. And here's the view from the side. And there's the back. That's not a rocket pack that you see there, although I'm pretty sure you can modify it to be one if you want. But it looks like he has some kryptonite in there. I think they should have added something here, but it really is not a big deal. And I love this gun too. And if you want to get creative, you can just rip off this piece, and now you got yourself a machine gun. Even though it's not very effective against Superman, but I think it looks cool either way. And we can open up the canopy, and we'll slide in Lex Luthor here, which is pretty easy. And there we go. Now what I love about this gun is that it's attached by an axle piece right here. And there it is. Let's take this away. And then you have this part right here so that you can have him hold it with his hands, which looks pretty cool. And what I love about this the most is that you can make your own gun and stick it in there too. So it's really customizable. The other day I just found the revolver that I use for my Joker mech in my Batwing Evolved stop motion, and it fits pretty well too. Check that out. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Not bad, right? And now it's story time. Here's the comic book that you get, and it's pretty small, and this is issue number 3. And inside we have Catwoman. We're just going to skip this part, and here's where the story begins. It looks like Lex Luthor captures Wonder Woman, and Superman comes to save her and shoots her by accident. I bet if that was Lois, he wouldn't make that mistake. I like that face too. They should have printed that on the minifigure. Anyway, all goes well. Superman gets shot by the kryptonite, but he survives, throws a rock, comes face to face with Lex. Take his gun away, shoot him back, and they chase him. Happy ending. And now we can move on to the recommendations. Overall, this is a really good set, and I definitely recommend getting it. When it comes to the value, we're getting about $29 to $32 worth of parts, not including the minifigures. And Superman, just by himself, is worth about $12. Wonder Woman is worth $10, And surprisingly, Lex Luthor is only worth about $4. But still, as you can see, the value on this set is really, really good, especially since it retails for 20 bucks. And when it comes to play value, it's pretty good as well because, as you saw earlier, the mech is just totally awesome, and it's definitely customizable too. You can make your own guns and add it on there. And in the back here, you can convert this into a rocket pack and maybe add dual cannons on the top here, kind of like those GM cannons from the Gundam series. So clearly, this is a lot of fun just by itself. And being that, as of right now, this is the only set with Superman, Wonder Woman, and Lex Luthor, it makes it all the more worthwhile to get. And that's it. That sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.